Oops, up off it. Yeah, yes. Up off. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the dog. All right, man. Look. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
I was wondering how far you were gonna go.
Yeah, I know. What's going on? You know what, dude? That whole intro just got worse and worse. I used to sing, won't you believe my neighbor? All that stuff. Man, all that stuff was great. So what do you guys want to ask? You got some questions, James? I'm sure James has.
Go on, here's an easy. First of all, are we happy with the camera angles? Does that all look good, guys? We happy with that? Cool. Right, first question for you, ShowBizz.
Yeah.
Please talk me through your catchphrases. What do they mean? And how many do you think you've got?
But I don't know how many I have, and I don't even define them as catchphrases. I'm just saying things. But give me an example of one.
Baby, baby, baby.
Boy. That's easy. Let me tell you, that's nothing but a mutated Biggie. You know what it is. Boy. And then I kept twisting it until it was boy. I just kept. What else we got? Biggie's my guy. That's where I got Up Off It from. You know the story of Up Off It?
No.
Anyone? Y'all know what Up Off It means?
Yeah. It was like Up Off It or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
Please tell the story. Who's the biggest ShowBizz? The you know what I mean? ShowBizz, this partner out here. Do you know the where Up Off It came from? You know my friends.
I was there, man.
From
a Biggie song.
From a Biggie song. Go ahead, boy. Take a bow. From a Biggie song. He said, I'm trying to make $5 million up off the single. And he said, up off the single. And I thought that was so funny. Man, I think by accident or something.
You just said up off.
Yeah, I was like, up off. Yeah, I'm trying to do this up off. Whatever. I was saying up off it for like 15 years.
Yeah.
That's old.
Yeah.
It's a very old saying.
I'll say up off it, exfoliate for everything. I gotta let this exfoliate.
Is something just me and you came up with.
Yeah.
That was just a random conversation.
And I love the word so much. Exfoliate.
That's a beautiful word, man.
There's a story behind that one.
Just exfoliate, man. That's you just make it nice. Yeah, make it nice and we're gonna make this exfoliate. We gotta exfoliate all of this.
Right.
What else?
How
What
we
else
got
you
this
got,
room
James?
exfoliated.
Yeah, we got it exfoliated. There you go.
Beautiful, man.
What else you got, James?
Have you explained? Well, I man, look. You use that normally. That's not even a catchphrase.
Well, no, I do. So here's the thing. I said just by the rhythm of things, ShowBizz the adult. All right, man, look. My first couple videos, I was like, all right, man, look. So this is what's going on. And my kids, they kind of mutated it. They were like, ShowBizz the adult. All right, man, look. So I started saying it like them. Then so many people talked about my damn eyes. Yo, your eyes look like a cartoon character. Your eyes this, your eyes that. So I just start off my video by going, hey, look, my eyes are out here, bro. All right, man, look, let's get that out the way. And now let's talk something. You know what I mean? Let's just throw that out there. What else, man?
One final question for me is for Black Sun. So the difference between rapper and rapper. Please explain it from last night.
The difference between rapper and rapper.
I'm a rapper.
Rapper.
Dude, I'm so nerdy. Like when I rap, I didn't have the slang right. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew how to take the ER off. He just had the cool about it. I'll just say, I'm walking down the street. And he's like, I'm walking down the street. Yeah. I pronounced it. I rapped it how I wrote it. So
it was tough. Y'all want to hear some of this stuff?
Yeah, let's
hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
You know what? I may not have it on.
Thank you. Lied to the people.
It's really one project or two.
Yeah, that's all.
They're home on the computer.
Yo, let me ask every last one of you guys. Who do you have? Wilder or Fury? Let's start.
We want to start with
Wilder.
Who you got?
Wilder.
It's tough. Like I want Wilder to win, but
Amen.
Fury's obviously better.
You got Fury.
I really think if the videos that Wilder's been putting out, it could be another draw. That's how I feel.
Oh, snap.
Oh snap! Everybody like, hey,
It's
nice.
If the videos that he's been putting out, if he's learned from his mistakes, it can be a good.
What are his
fight.
mistakes?
It seems like if his coach and trainer is saying that he has all these tools, he just never used them, that he would kind of being lazy and
Right.
just relying on the right hand.
Right.
But now it looks like he's understanding that I can't just rely on that anymore. It's
Right.
got to be, I got to move. I got to.
Right.
You got.
Yeah,
You getting there. You getting there. I know you getting there.
Just let us know, brother. We trying to get all the way back there. He said a draw? Oh, yeah, I forgot that we were.
Wilder.
You had Wilder,
Yep.
and she shook her, she stomped her feet when she
Yeah.
said that.
She's standing on that.
I got Wilder 5th round by knockout.
God!
You know what?
Yeah.
I believe that Fury is gonna win, but I want Wilder to win.
You want Wilder to win, but you got Fury winning.
All right. And Wilder, man.
You got Wilder. Oh!
I'm just gonna go with it. My head.
238 though.
Right.
238.
That's
That's
big.
all.
Way
I heard
too
all that
heavy.
constructive criticism that you guys gave. I don't know. I got a weird feeling when I saw that.
Yeah.
He looked so fit at 238. I
Mm.
gotta go for Wilder.
You got Wilder. Ain't that something? My 10K is getting extreme. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
It's
scared as hell.
already gone.
You should have told me.
One more.
What do you have? Right. Whoever she so here's my thing. So you have the entire room saying Wilder. Why are the odds saying that Tyson Fury is a huge, favorite if everyone's saying Wilder? What do you think?
That's just because the ass was the second fight.
'Cause the ass was
the last thing you saw.
Right.
I mean, it was one-sided, wasn't competitive at all.
Okay.
I was just
So
sitting there like,
I have something for you then. Why wasn't the first fight an answer?
10 rounds.
No, 12 rounds, but I'm just saying, why wasn't the first fight?
I
an answer?
went to that fight in Staples.
You went to the fight?
Yeah, I went. It was at Staples Center in
Uh-huh.
LA. First of all, Fury was just boxing. Wasn't really going aggressively.
Right. Oh, so you mean like pain, as in as with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
beat
right.
up. Yeah,
Right. He didn't get beat up the first fight.
Yeah, beat up.
Okay, so how do you be so sure that Wilder's going to win when you saw twice that Fury beat Wilder for most of the rounds?
I think what I'm hearing is a lot of people want Wilder to win. I don't know if they believe it.
I think
Y'all truly believe Wilder's gonna
First
win?
don't be said 5th round. I mean,
Well, yeah, he called him out.
I mean, my honest opinion, looking at his workout videos, this the best camp he ever been in, and he's like he just said in his weigh-ins, rejuvenated.
Right.
Uh,
Everything. Everything that's a he done. He got that.
and
He
he,
Re-exfoliated.
He re-exfoliated. Yeah.
he's looking to knock him out. And I know when we look at a Deontay Wilder fight, it's always going to be a knockout or
Right. Or a damn
just a
knockout.
knockout.
Yeah, that's somebody
It's a
going to
knockout
say.
or a knockout.
Yeah. Look, what got me about Deontay Wilder, and I'm going to keep saying this, man, forever, all right, until October 10th, is how calm this guy has been.
Yeah.
Bro, when you're that calm, that's like getting me. I got 10,000 on the fight. But somebody is that calm. It's kind of like, dude, what am I missing? Because he knows something for sure on his side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not shaking. He just couldn't wait to get back in the ring.
He knows something we don't.
Right. And the closer he got to the ring, the more confident and calm he got. All of the hoopla and all of the yelling was the insecurities of, I don't know when our fight is going to be, and I want to get back in there. And he had a torn bicep and all those things.
Yeah.
Now they're getting closer and closer to the ring. He's hugging people. He's kissing people.
Good.
Oh my God.
Right.
And that's killing me. And you
Your
got
money gone.
my money's gone. Yeah, my money's been gone for a minute.
That's cool, man.
My money's been gone for a
The
minute.
shoes
You
are
know what I'm
paid for.
saying? I'm trading you back in for that to get some money off my. What's that? Yeah, don't make fun of my shoes. Man. So wait a minute. All you guys gonna tune in? All right, and you guys gonna hope and pray I lose my money. You know what? This is something.
They are. Everybody
Well, I said draw. You don't really lose
No. I do lose. Unless Tyson Fury wins. Is either he wins, only wins. Right. Now, why does your brain say Fury?
Fury, because I just think that there's just not enough time for Wilder to change his ways.
Yeah, that's respect.
I love this.
But
God, dog, just stay right there.
It's
You
always
stay right there. Stay right there. We were doing good.
But
there's
the
always
right
a
hand.
chance,
There's always a chance.
which I'm hoping for.
This is the only man that has a puncher's chance. That's significant. Where you know that a fighter got him outweighed, got the longer reach, got the height advantage and the skill advantage. But this man punch is so powerful that you're gonna put money on.
Mm-hmm.
The highest knockout ratio ever.
Yeah.
Right, ever. He can miss you and hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
This guy is terrifying, man. So, okay, how many of you guys know like the history of boxing? Right? Like people from the past and stuff like that. You a little bit. Now you know who Ernie Shavers is? Yeah. Okay. George Foreman. Okay, Iron Mike Tyson. Okay, so let's talk about some power, right? Let's talk about power.
People who have power.
Yeah, let's talk about power. All right. I don't think Deontay Wilder has more power than any of those guys. Now hear me out. The reason why it's kind of like with Mike Tyson. I'm going to change. I'm going to just compare the powers. Mike Tyson and Foreman has more power because Mike Tyson, he has to kneel all the way down and put his whole body into the punch to hurt you. Foreman, he'll do this and hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like he hits you like this and hurt you. Tyson got to put everything he has to hurt you, and that's just form. That's strength. That's he's probably one of the best athletes ever, right? Ernie Shavers, he hits you anywhere and it's painful. He hits you in the elbow, hits you in the shoulder. It's painful. Deontay Wilder, when he punch you in the arm and punch you everywhere else, you don't hear that it's painful, right? But if he touch you, you go to sleep. So I see Wilder as not like a power puncher as much as an artist, a knockout artist. He knows where his power is at his best. And he can throw that. He knows how to line you up. He can actually, there you go. Like Jack Dempsey, he can just wait on it. He can lose rounds and just wait on it. So that's why when people say that he doesn't have skill, I'm like, he has skill there because he's a knockout artist. Last time, I heard you have to be skillful to be an artist.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that guy is just a knockout artist. He knows where to land that punch, man. And he knows, how about this? He knows where to be to throw the punch. Because if he hits you here, you sleep.
Like that Russian guy.
Yeah, wait. Talking about Spielberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball guy
The whole
was
fight.
he caught him coming in.
Yeah. And he just knew it.
Just knew it.
Yeah.
Walked
He
out.
just knew it. Oh
He
my
could have
God.
walked straight to the dressing room, whatever.
Oh my God. And here's the thing too about Wilder that's weird. Wilder starts swinging like Wilder like he double dutch it. He'll start swinging like this and he'll hurt you, bro. He'll hurt if you hurt and he just
Yeah. He just gets excited.
and that hurts though. Have you ever been hit with one of these? That hurts, bro. Your cousin just gonna get off of that hurts, bro. That hurts. That's what they get a whooping behind it. Right. There's a reason why that stuff is illegal. So let me push some buttons. How many of you think Tyson Fury cheat? My man in the back, like, man, I don't know about all that, brother. Come on,
That's a talk.
say it. Say it what you got. Go Go ahead, brother. You go ahead and say, get my man. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. And he's still there like a lone soldier. How about you? You think Tyson Fury cheated? Do you think Tyson Fury cheated? No.
I don't think all of those things that were said, it don't make a whole lot of sense. All those people are not on the payroll.
Right.
I did see some stuff that was pretty convincing though, with his sparring partners and things about that padding in that glove. I will say that.
Right.
I just don't know that changes. I mean, if you were to tell me that Deontay Wilder did that to his glove, and I would say, what kind of an effect would that have on his punch? I would think it would be enough to like change the universe, but I don't know.
That boy got power to God. He is.
Every Infinity Stone.
Right, got every Infinity Stone. So how about this? The footage of the gloves. They were in some kind of crate. And he grabbed the gloves and he squeezed the gloves. Right? He said, look at this shit. I think shit was the word he used, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably.
And he said, yeah, he's like, definitely. So he squeezed the gloves. That crate, though, was that a garbage crate? There's a lot of times in every gym, you throw all your defective stuff in a little crate and a little trash thing. You throw all that stuff away. When he grabbed it, it doesn't mean that those are the gloves that he was going to use.
Yeah,
That's true.
It could just be gloves that just.
That word.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when you have your glove sliding off your hand or whatever, there is worse for the person punching. I promise you.
Absolutely. Right.
I promise you. It is not good. That is not good. And with all of the excuses, and that's why I went so hard. The thing is, I am a bigger Wilder fan than any other heavyweight.
That's true.
And that's why it touched me so much, because I felt that I knew he had the rematch clause. I felt in order to beat Tyson Fury, you have to make the adjustments necessary to beat what kicked your ass that second fight, and not believe that he just cheated, because you'll come out there and not study what that man actually did. And I wanted Wilder to win. That's why people had me all flipped it. They had me all wrong. I wanted Wilder to win, and wanted past tense a little bit, because now I got 10K on the fight. You know what I mean? I lose something. I lose something, but I'm going to say this for sure when it comes to Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder may just be better for the heavyweight division than Tyson Fury, because knockouts is everything. Everything. That's why you go there, right? You look at scab, booger weight, flab, fly weight, and all that stuff, right?
You said scab, booger weight.
Wait, the reason why people don't watch those fights, they are the most skillful ones. Yeah. They the baddest ones, bro. Yeah. They the baddest ones. In and out. They the baddest ones. But not enough knockout stuff. Want to see the big man. So what were you going to say?
I was going to say, well, what changed from fight 1 to fight 2 you wanted Wilder to win the second fight after seeing Fury, in your opinion, winning the first fight?
Wait, hold on. Ask that question again.
What changed, or what made you want Wilder to win the second fight, knowing that, in your opinion, even though it was a draw in the first fight?
Oh, yeah. Why did I still want Wilder to win?
Yeah.
The biggest reason was because I was already a fan of his. Okay. So I was just grasping for an American heavyweight champion. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, we just didn't have an American heavyweight champion, bro. When I seen anything close to it, I was on that dude. I was on him. And when he took Fury, that first fight, and had it, 50-50 split or something weird. They made the fight so quick. I knew Fury was the baddest boy. Again, I thought Fury was a worse opponent for Deontay Wilder than AJ.
Oh, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And he took that guy. And I'm like, yo, Deontay Wilder. I mean, that was great for me. Now, there were a lot of people that, he's just going to beat him. I knew how dangerous that guy was. I'm like, Wilder is the man for that. And because he fought him, I just wanted him to get his. Just because he fought him. Nobody want to fight Tyson Fury. That dude's slick. He makes you look bad. Your head behind his back. That dude is cold. He is cold, bro. That's a bad boy. He doesn't look like he looks like a goof.
No.
I've been looking at him. Oh my God, that guy looks like a goof. He looks like a stork and a goof.
That press conference.
Yeah, oh my God, arms down to the ankle. Your sausage. He looks like a goof.
I agree with you. I told my fiance yesterday.
Oh, congratulations.
No, we've been.
Oh, I thought
What me with you?
No, I told her yesterday with the whole cheating gloves and everything like that, you still can't take away his skills away.
Right.
I said I'm not a biased person.
Right.
Cheating gloves or not, he's still great.
Right.
He's still
He's
great
a bad
boxer.
boy. He's a bad boy. What he did to Klitschko, I thought Klitschko was going to murder that man, dude. I'm telling you.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Man.
And he was comfortable and confident and calm and just doing his thing. Let me ask you guys this. Do you guys think that Tyson Fury is a little rattled?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the last
Yeah.
press conference, and then today, I told my dad this today. I go, something just doesn't look right with Fury. It seems like he's trying a little too hard
Right.
compared to the last time. Last time he was responding.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's
very hyped.
Yeah.
So,
He's aggravated.
Mhm.
Something got up under his skin.
yeah.
No.
You don't think so? Or he's what's
Black
going on?
Sun, let me tell you. He was, when Sugar Hill spoke, him and Fury said something alike. Fury said, I had personal situations, then he kept on.
Yeah.
In that presser, right?
Mhm.
And then Sugar Hill said something like, when his mind is right, nobody can stop him. It's like this little, like his mind just hasn't been right. And I'm going to argue this. When we talk about Deontay Wilder, he needs this fight extremely badly and stuff like that. Tyson Fury, if he lose, that guy may be done. He may be done. He may be done.
I mean,
Well,
the only thing you can do is another rematch,
That's not going to happen.
which is,
I
obviously.
don't think Wilder gives
It's
it.
the tiebreaker. It should be.
I
I
mean,
mean, you got to go five then. Are you going to do
Like
that?
dominoes or something.
Like the
Look.
beat some kind of way.
I guess the only other, loser's got an option to fight AJ.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
But then you also, AJ's supposed to have the rematch in February. So, but money talks too. So, I like.
You think there's money in Fury after he lose? You say y'all?
Well, only if he's fighting AJ.
Right, he has
If
to
he
have
goes
the
and
right
fights
opponent.
Usyk, there's no money there.
Okay. So here's the thing with Fury.
If he's fighting for money.
Where does Fury live?
Here, in the UK.
Does he? He just said that his home is Vegas.
Well,
He said Vegas is my home.
He has 3 different homes.
Yeah, the Gypsy King.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
yeah,
all
you
over.
got money, you
Yeah.
can buy him.
I don't know where he really truly calls home.
Right.
I saw
So do you think he has die-hard support if he got home everywhere?
Yeah.
You think he does?
Yeah.
I think that's.
I think
also
guys
why-
really ride for Fury.
I think that's
Yeah,
also why.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing? Everybody's
How you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing, bro?
What's up?
How you doing, brother? Like to see you. How you doing, brother? Like to see you. We late? No, you're not late. You're right on time. Go ahead. Take a seat.
Where's the bull, man?
We're talking about Fury, right?
Yeah, okay.
And I'm
Hey, he know how to box.
He really wants to go this way.
It got me for like an hour. My voice is gone. I'll take my take off Fury.
Okay, tell me your take.
I'm actually a very intelligent person.
You look like you got the suit on.
Social intelligence. Can't box. Can't even spell box.
You can't fight.
All my buddies are football players.
Mhm.
No idea what football is. Handoffs, whatever, goalies, whatever.
How's about Fury?
Yeah.
My take on Tyson Fury and a Wilder fight, right?
Okay.
Wilder, it's just he got that athletic ability. right?
Mhm.
He hit the genetic lotto, right? Right? He's been beating people up
Mhm.
based on he's giant, right? The security guard was like 2 inches heavier to him, right?
Yeah, we met a security guard last night. We were talking to him in the hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
So when,
really?
when
Yeah.
Wilder encounters a force like Tyson Fury,
Mhm.
right?
It's his
Who
boogie.
is obviously look at Tyson.
6'9".
Boxer, man, you know,
Yeah.
boxer, doesn't look athletic,
Crazy.
carrying a fight. Something going on back there, right?
Mhm.
I don't want to fight him, man. Break my face, you know. But Wilder didn't have the mental callous to get through it. You know what I mean? So that's it. Because he'd be running that shit.
Official prediction.
He's giant. He's giant.
Official
Man.
prediction.
I met Wilder. Were you confident? Right?
I'm coming. Yeah. Good job, man.
You're a Heineken, man.
Yeah, go ahead, get out of here, man. Oh, thank you so much.
Get that watch later.
No. So look. Go
I'm
ahead.
saying that I think that's also why they postponed the fight, even though he had COVID, so that he can have his UK fans at the fight.
Facts.
So
Yeah,
They didn't hype the fight enough.
No.
And like I said, I think Deontay Wilder appreciated it too.
and we also didn't know who was going to actually show the fight.
Right, exactly. I had no idea who was going to show the fight because they didn't have anybody. They didn't know. They didn't make that.
And they
that
still
decision.
didn't know when they pushed it back. They still waited like another month before they announced it. Like,
Look, let me run this by you guys.
Run it or walk it, bro.
No, I can run. So Fury, right? If Fury loses, all right, it's almost like everything is true. Back to the board meet, all the way back to the board meet.
I see where you're going.
You feel what I'm saying? Everything is true, all the way back. And you have Deontay Wilder, who defended the title 10 times.
Yeah.
You have Tyson Fury, who never successfully defended his title. He would be more of a splash in the pan than even Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder loses, you always going to want to see a knockout. Deontay Wilder wants to keep fighting. He's going to keep. When you look at Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder knocked this man out. I don't know how well Tyson Fury can bounce back from that. I'm not sure, even emotionally. I'm not sure how he can bounce back from that. And you want to talk about getting trolled. This man is going to get stalked and trolled. The sad thing is about Fury is he is the most skillful heavyweight. Well, at least at that size. Usyk, that's a bad boy when it comes to skill. Bad boys, that's a bad boy. But Tyson Fury at that size, he's the slickest, right? Heavyweight. This guy is really a phenom. You never really seen anybody like him, right? So if something like that happens, everyone calls him a cheat and writes him off. That's going to be very sad. That's like a disgrace. You feel what I'm saying? That's going to be extremely sad. But that may just be on the line. Dude, what say you? You think Tyson Fury can bounce back if he loses?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You got IQ.
Yeah? Well, I'm talking about giving him. How about the fans? Everybody's going to want to see Tyson Fury again.
Just even off
Yeah.
He can bounce back, but no.
Yeah. I don't think he can bounce back immediately. I think eventually he'll.
Who does he fight?
AJ.
AJ fights him?
If the
Because he's
Usos
he don't care now.
No, listen. My thing is, what if he beats Usyk and gets his belts back? He's going to fight Fury.
No.
No.
Winner of this fight.
Who fights Fury? Nobody wanted to fight that man to begin with.
White's the mandatory though. White gets the winner.
Right, he gets the winner. But if Fury loses, who fights him?
Shannon Briggs.
Right. Who puts him back on the back?
Let's go.
He said, "I'll fight." There you go. Bashfully. He said, "I'll fight." Bashfully, I'll fight.
You shoot, raise me up 3 inches.
You gotta get him on snack.
Andy Ruiz,
Gotta get him on snack.
There you go.
You gotta get Andy would fight him for the money.
Andy will fight.
Of course.
Yeah.
And Tyson Fury beating Andy Ruiz, I guess him back out there.
Not really.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Because I mean, other than the one time he beat AJ, it was just like who would, if you didn't really know.
Facts. If you don't know about the Joseph Parker fight and all those things.
You don't
yeah.
know that. Nobody knows who he is. Really. Like, really.
That is exactly why we struggle. Wilder has nothing to lose. And Tyson Fury has so much to lose.
Yes.
ShowBizz. Who does Fury struggle with? Big guys or small guys? Who dropped? Besides Wilder, who dropped him?
Oh
Small
my
guys?
goodness. Well, you just
Small
saw
guys.
I can't even say, man.
Small guy.
No, you think so? I think it's a skills
Cunningham's my
thing.
size.
I don't think it's a height thing. I think it's a skills thing.
But
I really do.
You know how he plays up to the competition. So he sees they're short, and I think he mentally says they.
You
can't
think
fight.
so? Because
Yeah,
of
that's-
Eileen
Hey,
fight, or
who's
because
that
of
guy who bust
Cunningham?
Fury up?
Cunningham dropped him. Out of Eileen cut him.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Three other little
Tyson
guys
Fury
that-
still.
in the UK, they were small guys.
Well, yeah.
They dropped him.
I gotta agree with him with Cunningham.
Yep.
He was actually losing that fight.
Right.
Tyson Fury
Oh,
was
yeah.
actually losing that fight.
Right.
If he didn't knock him out, he would have lost.
Yes, can we stop talking about boxing? Who do you like better, personality-wise? Fury or Wilder? 'Cause I know who I like. I know who I like. Yeah, right?
He's better charisma.
Probably
He's better
Fury
charisma.
now.
I
Well,
bet
Fury,
Wilder.
Fury says I have mental health issues and I'm fighting those things. Fury knows he has issues and he's fighting those things. He's an inspiration when it comes to that.
Yeah, that's
He's not making excuses and he's not.
But that's where, if he loses,
And things can go. Things go.
because he had it all and he left it all when he had mental issues. Can you imagine if you lose everything?
That's what I'm saying.
And you have mental issues?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Like, you bring all of that into it.
Or maybe he fights better from the bottom. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't do well fighting at the top. That's when he fell apart when he had everything. He beat Klitschko and he said, "Hey, look, man, I've already, accomplished my highest feat," and then he just got on board.
It happens, man. It happens.
Let's keep it real for a second. And then he went incognito.
ShowBizz. How much you going for? I know. I just want them to.
I got 10,000 more.
We're matching it. We're matching it.
Really?
Wow.
We're matching it.
Wow.
Really?
Possibly by knockout. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Oh my
Is
goodness.
this like a contract?
Because I don't think it's not going to distance. So.
Right.
I know you did to be safe.
Right.
I did a lemon
Yeah,
shake
yeah.
up bet with you too.
That
That was
includes.
Did you? Yeah. You lost with me. Did you lose with me? Go ahead. You lost with me. Because I sit my ass down if you look.
Did you 10? I only did 1K. But
I did it with you lost with me though. We losing, brother. What's up, baby? How you doing, brother? Nice to see you, brother. It's all right. Man. That was a hard one for your boy.
This is heavyweight.
That was a hard loss for
this
you.
is heavyweight.
Yeah.
Different sport.
Hey, Conor McGregor did me wrong too.
Yeah.
$5,000. I'll never do it again. Never again. I'll never bet on Conor to win. Shit. I'm done. Never again. But look, when you said the tall guys or the short guys.
He struggles with the short guys. I swear to God.
You know
I
what?
swear.
Tyson Fury, this is something that I bring up that people don't bring up, bro. He throws decent combinations and they're not that long, but they're decent from a distance. You see that guy punch up close? Tyson Fury looks bad punching up close. His arms so he punched himself in the face.
I was about to bring
Remember
that
he
up.
punched himself in the
Yeah, he punched himself in the face.
He still won the fight.
Joe, what do you think?
Yeah, he
Joe?
did.
What do you think about this?
Joe, butt in. Go ahead.
Buddy.
He's like a boxer, man. He's a boxer.
Joe's a boxer.
Oh, you are a boxer.
Oh.
Well, let's hear it, man.
Second in the
Let's
state.
go, bro.
Second in the state. He's bashful. He's a lady's favorite.
What's that?
Eddie Chambers.
Eddie Chambers? Yeah.
Steve Upshur, James Ali Bencher.
Nice.
From everything that they've said, I think it's the easiest fight.
Really?
I think it's just.
Why?
He only got one straight.
America's
Wow.
strong.
He only has one straight punch.
But it's not just that, he's already cooked them.
He already cooked him. So you believe
Twice.
that my 10K is secure?
Oh, that's secure. We're going out, Show. We're going out.
We're going out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go out.
When you guys flying out?
Yeah, Sunday morning.
Sunday-
We'll be out there tomorrow.
Saturday night.
You know what I'm trying to say to you, brother?
Come on.
Yeah, we'll be out there.
Come on.
Yeah, spending our 10K together.
Is that when he was supposed to fight David whole camp. Eddie was his training.
When you say he, what are you talking
Fury.
about? Okay.
When he was in the fight David A. Remember
Yeah.
he pulled out?
Right, that's right.
He fought that whole training camp left-handed.
Really?
The whole camp. So,
Really?
So he was gonna
Yeah,
fight.
so
He was
you
gonna
know,
fight David
yeah,
A.
so
left.
There's dimensions.
So he's
Yeah,
more
he was gonna
special
fight
than
David
we've
A.
seen.
Southpaw.
Eddie told me that straight up.
Dude.
This dude can box.
Man, you get me all
Both
excited
sides,
there. Wow,
inside,
I'm put him to
outside.
sleep. I'm fighting on. Yeah, so he's that special.
Wait a minute. Who switches hands besides him and Terrence Crawford? That good. And Boots. That's it. But he's not at the top level yet.
Right.
We'll talk about him next year.
On the top level. Who switches? Yeah,
Top level. Who
Right.
switches?
that's it.
You
But
know
here,
that- you know
here,
that.
here, here, here's my question though. Now that we're talking about Terrence Crawford,
My bad.
how good is Terrence Crawford?
Find out.
See,
Find out tomorrow.
Find out. I would get
Find
my ass ripped. You
Yeah.
find out. You talking about me finding out?
Whatever you bet, I'm gonna bet. You know what I mean?
Look, how good is Terrence Crawford?
Find out. We don't know.
pretty good.
Well, anybody that knows Floyd Mayweather, he said he's the best right now.
He did say that.
But did Floyd not also
Well,
sit
man,
there and say Spencer fight Thurman? Remember that?
Yeah.
Floyd's
So I don't
also
know.
said that about
I
Spence.
don't know.
Yeah,
That's a good
Floyd
point.
did say that about
Yeah,
Spence.
Spencer's a catalyst, though. He's fighting
Right.
everybody.
Right.
I don't know.
How good is Terrence Crawford? As a welterweight, how good is Terrence Crawford?
Average.
Damn.
As a welterweight, yeah.
That's a welterweight, he said.
Come on, man. Hey, we gonna keep that buck in here, man. He's average as a welterweight.
Tell ShowBizz who dropped him in welterweight. ShowBizz knows.
The
Who dropped him?
main
Oh,
machine.
Catalan?
Yeah, the main machine dropped.
Oh my God.
How does that happen?
Black Sun can beat up Kavalovskis right now for 2 Heinekens and 2 of them slices. He's her size.
So that's
Come on.
that's my question. How good is Terrence Crawford? Here's my answer. I don't know.
I want to see him fight Ortiz.
Yeah, okay, I want to see him fight. He's fighting Sean Porter. That's enough for me. I will
Yeah, I'm cool with
find
that.
out then.
I'm cool with that.
Nah, we already know how to beat Sean Porter.
We already know how to beat Sean Porter.
Do we?
You tell me how to beat Sean Porter. You go ahead. Let's listen to you there, bro.
Eric beat him.
Snack.
Did he?
Ross beat him. Who else beat him?
That fight.
Keith Thurman beat him.
Keep everybody saying.
By a Smith bit.
He beat. Hold on.
But see, I don't like the Ugas beat him and Errol Spence beat him. Let me tell you why. But let me tell you why. Ugas officially lost.
Yes.
So he's saying that in my eyes, Ugas beat him. In a lot of people's eyes, Errol Spence lost to Porter. A lot of people think Porter beat Spence, man.
Without the drop.
That's what. Well, definitely
I
without the
agree
drop.
with you on that. Without the,
Yeah.
I would say it's a draw.
You say it's a draw.
Because it drop him as well.
without the drop.
Yeah.
I think Earl had clean.
Who was the what's the guy's name? Pulaski.
Yeah, more power.
A civil
The mean machine.
Russian.
Me machine.
Oh,
Who wins
What are
that
you talking
fight?
about?
He's undercard. Onowski.
He's talking about
Kalinowski and Helenius.
We saw Kalinowski.
Bruh, you know.
You want inside information?
Yeah, let me get some inside information. Everybody gets
Adam
some inside.
Kalinowski. Shut the camera off.
Oh, no, wait a second. We can't do it. It's live. Tell me afterwards, brother.
Joe can verify this.
Oh, my God. Are you going to say something?
He
Oh,
He
damn.
was in the lobby with us drinking a bunch of these. He might have not been drinking, but he was in the lobby. And he was walking around having a good time like Thurman was before he fought
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Look, and
Wow.
what's his name?
And the-
Kowalski.
remember?
Yeah. He was very
If he
happy.
wins,
Celebratory.
Kowalski
I might have changed my opinion.
He's a Grizzly, right? Everybody was watching.
Right.
I think it comes in there and still.
He's Polish.
Polish.
Joe's a ladies' man.
I can tell.
He's a ladies' fan.
I can tell.
So we get all the guys watching. We don't get all the girls watching.
Yeah.
Joe's over there smiling. He's happy.
Let's get it off.
You know what I mean? That's good. You can fight.
Uh-huh.
You know, you bring your girl there, she's gonna be interested. I don't want
He's trying to get a compliment, bro.
All we're saying is if he's in the lobby, I changed my pick to Helenius. Why is he in the lobby?
Man,
I agree.
Helenius was really
I
good. He
agree.
was doing this thing the first time.
I agree.
Helenius
Yeah,
was
it's
doing his
not.
thing the first time. I
You're
don't know how
right, man.
good
Yeah.
cash cow now.
He got caught, though, right, Joe? Joe, he got caught, right? He got caught.
Who was he
The last
fighting?
fight.
Yeah, who was he
last
fighting? He
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
fighting.
yeah. He got not only did he
was
get
winning.
caught, like
Yeah.
yeah. So listen, the whole Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter thing, right? As of right now, my brain says Sean Porter wins.
Your brain says that.
My brain says it. My brain says
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I see. Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Sean Porter isn't just a boy, he bounces back and forth. He can box, okay? But
he can when he decides to.
but he's met resistance. And he know how to live in that resistance. You know what I mean? He knows how to live. He's found home in there. Win, lose, or draw. He found home in that resistance. You feel what I'm saying?
He loves that forearm too.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all that. Yeah. That is, if they're not gonna call it, then it is. I mean, Floyd did that too. His elbow was extended like a jab. That boy elbow was extended like a jab. Yeah.
Oh,
Now, Terrence Crawford, he's knocked out every welterweight he fought. All right? And not too many of them were welterweights with resistance. My thing about Terrence Crawford, too, he got a little Paul Williams about him. Where Paul Williams, Paul Williams, he used his chin as defense at welterweight because he can absorb those light punches. That's how he got dropped by the mean machine. He went up against a heavier guy welterweight with the same thing. I'm just going to rush him when I feel like it. Terrence Crawford gets impatient and he gets hit flush. You
way
feel what I'm saying?
too often.
Way too often.
Way too
Usually
often.
when he switches stuff, he's like trying to switch.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
how he gets cut.
Brother, why don't you have a chance? This man sitting here breaking down fights to the nearest compound. You exfoliate over
Exactly
here.
when he switched. And that's when he got caught.
You exfoliate over here. So listen, did any of you guys want to talk about anything outside
Oh,
of
word.
outside of? Damn.
That's his mug right
All
now.
right.
Yeah, that's his
Go
mug.
ahead, brother. You ain't got to give me all the facts there, brother.
Wow.
Joe, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, throw me a question.
How much money would it take for you to get in the ring with Wilder or Fury?
How much money would it take for me to get my face completely wrapped around my face?
That's a good question.
There's not enough money. I never need that much
This
money.
is a true story. Fury had a guy one time in a bar fight.
Mhm.
Got vaporized. Never seen it.
You had my attention too. He said the true story.
I was waiting for
He got vaporized.
Yeah, man, Elon Musk was there too.
So look, you guys want to ask any questions outside of the
I was waiting for that, man. Y'all got questions?
Yeah,
Personal
outside of
questions.
boxes.
Let's have showbiz personal questions here.
Yeah, personal questions about ShowBizz.
You really quit your job.
Yes, I did.
Good.
When I did. What y'all saw is exactly what happened. Yo, I never lie about who I am, ever. Okay? That's, look, I woke up that morning and I said, man, forget this damn job. Now, I got 2 degrees. I worked, studied everything to get to that position. Now, of course,
It's false.
the day before, I ran it by the wife, Ms. Biz. Ain't she beautiful? Bless her heart. Right? She was folding the clothes for me and the baby. I ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing. I want watching the game. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she's folding the clothes. Okay? And I just say out there nervously, what do you think if I quit my job? Just what would you say? I just threw it out there because here's the thing: I had mad anxiety when I'm working. When I was working that job, I had anxiety. When I closed the laptop, I had anxiety about the next day when I opened up the laptop. So it was just pressure. But when I did YouTube, I was happy to know. So I was like, wait a second. Now I know there's financial attachments here. Let me ask Ms. Diaz, because I'm emotionally compromised at this moment. Let me ask somebody who's level-headed right now. I said, what would you do if I quit my damn job? And she said, I already got you covered my health care through my job. I said, wait, I'm covered twice? I said, why? why didn't you tell me that? She said, because I know that you're so damn proud, right? You wouldn't allow me to do that. I was just waiting for you to make the decision. That woman, she had me covered.
Yeah.
She said, so whenever you're ready, do your thing. I'm like, wow. She said, we won't lose the house. We'll do whatever it takes. I have my degree to fall back on, all those things. So I said, okay. I said, I'm not going to quit my damn job. No way. I woke up that next morning. I was like, quit. So I grabbed my phone and I hit record. And that's what you saw when I was walking down the stairs. And I said, yo, I'm quitting, man. That was really it, man. That was really it. And you want to know what pissed me off? You want to know what pissed me off? When I told, now listen, I was important. Had my damn job. I was important, bro. Like I didn't come into work like, I didn't. You know what I mean? I was important. What pissed me off was I called a meeting with my manager. I said, we got to talk. She said later. I said, no, right now. Okay, because I'm not going to work another second.
They say, see ya.
Yo!
Yeah. Hey, bye.
When I got a meeting, I said, hey, I'm quitting my job. And she said, so you're going to put in the 2 weeks? I said, no, I got 2 weeks of vacation. I'm gone. That's my 2 weeks. I'm gone today. I'm not pressing another button. I'm not doing another damn thing. And she said, okay, that's it. I'm like, get out of here. With all of my importance, you didn't give a damn. I was so replaceable, I had no idea. And then she said, bye.
ShowBizz, how long ago was that?
That was last September.
Looking back on your choice. One of the best things you ever did?
It is the best thing I did. Next to give my kidney to my brother. Best thing I ever did.
You got one kidney?
Yeah, I got one kidney.
Go get my Heineken.
I love this guy.
You're a pharmacist. Go get my Heineken.
Yeah. Next to that was, the whole weight just was lifted. I'd rather be poor and struggling or whatever and happy. But the thing is, you guys stepped up because I asked you guys too. I said, my community, can you have my back? The next month, I made more money off of YouTube than I did with YouTube and my job together. Every last one of y'all stepped up. I had more subscribers. I had total donation. Everybody played. Yeah, for y'all.
ShowBizz is a real important part.
Yeah.
You enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
I would agree. How old are you? Like 34, 35?
No,
Wow,
I'm 40
good
damn
job,
one.
good job.
But thank you so much. Thank you so much. 41.
Crazy.
Yeah, my gray hair turned black, bro.
But the point is, everybody in this room shares the same thing, right? Time, fix them out, right? You're there to die.
Right.
If you spend like you're a job and you're not happy, right? So it's not worth it, right? You chose a path, you're happy, became very successful with it.
Right. Well, let me tell you something funny. Because I gave my all to that job. All right. But I was out after donating my kidney to my brother. I was out. I came back after 2 months or however long I was gone. I forgot. They gave me a half performance, a PE at the end of the year.
Yeah.
We didn't have you for 2 months. I was sitting here with one damn kid. What do you want me to do? I'm an organ less, bro. What do you want? Well, you didn't perform like I'm half the man that I was.
That's how they looked at you. They're like, you're half the man.
Yeah, they said you're half the man.
Yeah.
They gave me everything else. I had super bonuses, excellent. As soon as I did something like that, and I had to go for 2 months. They gave me a PE. So that was the beginning of me saying, okay, this is ridiculous.
You were like Holyfield against Belfort.
I was like Holyfield against Belfort. Why you stop the fight?
Come on, man.
Why you stop the fight?
That ain't holy. That ain't holy.
He really wasn't holy. And why you stop the fight?
That ain't holy.
What else you guys got? What other personal questions?
Go on, Tiffany. You've got a question for me.
Actually, you just hit the head. I was going to ask about, how you feel about the job change. So I got to ask the compound here. What did the kids think of you making this change?
They were 100% behind me. And they were inspired, maybe too much. Because my son is like school. My son is like school. You got 2 degrees, they using shit.
Hey, that was a bad example.
Yeah, that was terrible. But ShowBizz, the kid, he's like, He walks around with his shirt off. You know what I'm saying? Abs showing, what's to eat. Like,
Never got his shirt on.
yo, get your mind in them books, man. Daddy, you did it. You ain't doing nothing all day. Why do I have to go to school? But no. The kids were extremely like motivated and inspired. You know, so what else we got? My mama was happy, believe it or not. Because here's the thing, what you guys really need to really know is I always wanted to be an actor. Yep, and you can probably tell why I do all those skits and stuff like that. I always, since I was 5 years old, my mom used to look at me and say, "Nobody's paying you, boy." I used to be doing Michael Jackson. Be walking around the house. Just, man, performing all the time. If there's a movie, I try to learn the lines and I do it in front of her. I mean, we were rapping, rocking the show. That was fun.
I was thinking, I was about to say something about that. Whose idea was it to do the Star Wars skit on stage?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you?
No.
Sure?
We fought with lightsabers at a rapping concert. That's just
You're in a
ridiculous.
rap.
But anyway, don't worry. Hey, bro, I told you I was a nerd, bro. No, I like Star Wars. What you want from me?
Hey, he's right. It was his idea.
So listen, and I lost.
You died a horrible death.
I died a horrible death with the fake lightsabers. Like, everybody was like, "Oh," and I got up slow and I started rapping. Like, how? What does that mean? What does that mean? So no, I always wanted to be an actor, and my mom said, "Go to school." And I'm like, "Well, if I go to school, I'm going to go to school for acting." And she said, "No, you go to school for this. That's going to make you money. Go to school for that." I'm like, "Damn." But then mom said, after you get your degree, you can do whatever you want. So when I told mom I quit my job, she said, "Yeah, certainly, you got your degree." I was like, "Well, you can do whatever you want now, as long as you have like something to fall back on." So, yeah, I'm just following that dream now. Y'all may see me acting one day.
When you change that, improve your relationship with your wife, family.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, very much. Because now I'm folding the clothes because I got the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, brother? The dishes ain't washed. She got the belt. Don't have me come home with dishes. No. But it makes things look. My youngest, my baby, he has half days at school. He's only 4. So our daddy gets to pick him up. If I was working, we have to make other arrangements. Life got way easier. And I'm happier. So little things that could have turned into a bicker, I let it ride because I'm just happier now. You know what I mean? Like, hey, why didn't you do this? Like, you know what? Not before. Like, don't ask me no questions. You know, I do whatever I want around. Now we get into an argument. She probably whooped my ass. You know, she was a boxer. Yeah. Biz can fight, bro.
Yeah. They know the story about her catching you.
She caught me, and boy, oh boy, you guys know about that story?
No.
Y'all
I
know?
got here. I don't know.
You get the ring with?
Yeah.
She hit you up.
Hey, good.
Pretty good. Let me tell you.
12 ounces?
I was boxing on my own before I met her. She was boxing on her own before she met me. And when I met her, I was like, "Get out here. You can't box. This is too much for me." You know, I met the perfect person. So after dating her for a while, we found ourselves in the same spot. And we looked at each other. So let's lace these up. Let's lace these up, bro. Let's lace these up.
After how long? How long did you know her at that point? 6 months? Or?
A little less. Maybe 4 months.
A couple days.
Like yeah. Some days.
Were you
You know
worried?
what I mean?
You worried?
No. Extremely confident. I thought it was cute. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? That's why I messed up. I was like, oh. She got in her little stance. And she's now she's Mexican. And she has the traditional Mexican style. Like she just, you know what I mean? She's coming for my soul. And I'm playing around. Now you know her, man. When she cried, my stomach is all wet. She's only 5'2". You know what I mean?
Tiny thing.
Yeah, she's a big. So I shoot the jab, made sure I missed it. You know what I mean?
Why you shoot like that?
You know what I mean? I'm feeling a certain way. Let me throw the right hand. So she swings, she misses, but I feel it. I'm like, wait a second, you kidding me? And she ain't playing. I'll throw one. Wait a second. Yo,
headgear or not?
No headgear.
Just for her or you?
Both.
I
I don't want headgear. She don't want it. We just had a mouthpiece.
It's like
I thought you did like a Tyson.
It's like
Yeah, this like day number 10.
It's 4
Yeah, it's 4.
I thought you did like a Tyson. I thought you did like a Mike Tyson where you had nothing. But she had
No, not like that. No, she was Mike Tyson. So I said, forget it. Let me tap her. Maybe wrong choice of words. But
No.
yeah, pretty good. All right. So I tap her in the forehead.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
You know what I'm saying? She went back. She's coming. I hit her with right hand. Pop. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good. Pop, pop, pop. You know, I'm hitting her easy. I'm taking a little steam off. And I let one of those paps out. That girl ducked it. And I saw that left.
Count it.
Yo, bruh. I tried to lean back, but she was too deep. Bam! My eye, boom! And she was still like trying to finish. I'm like, wait, that was the last time I raised my hand at my woman. You feel me? Yo, my
The
eye.
funny thing is, she just told this story to me.
She did.
How you popping her on the forehead pissed her off.
It pissed her off.
You
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I felt she was easy to hit.
I have a
She's
question.
getting steam. What's that, bro?
Why after 4 months of dating, y'all decided to go IPT?
Because
Why y'all
Show
go
Biz
there?
has left the building. Let me get my room temperature. Let me get my room temperature.
Full ice.
No, let me tell you why. This is a good reason. This is a good reason why. One, I got to screw loose, bro. I love combat, right? You and I, we start throwing slaps at each other, then it start heating.
Yeah.
You got to screw too. Bro, screw with me.
Don't tell
Let's
the
do
world.
this. This is a switch. All right. So because you are, but please, we can bring up some stories about you, bro. You got severe issues. So listen, you got that. I love combat a lot. Okay.
For sure.
But so does she. She's a fighter. So she was just looking for the opportunity. Anybody. She just looking for the opportunity. You know, so when I put the gloves on, she was turned up.
She was still mad from the last boyfriend.
yeah, from the last boyfriend, she saw him. but look, my thing is this. Even when I come behind her and try to do a little rear naked, or just kind of, you know what I mean? You know, just try to just grab her or do a little something, or like, you know, kick the back of her knee. You know what I'm saying? You know, you kick your weak spot of the knee. And you try to, you know what I mean? She's trying to reverse it in the kitchen, man. I can hurt myself. That was a Tasmanian devil, man. She got problems, but that's why we've been together so damn long. You know what I mean?
It works.
Did you spit the mouthpiece out like AJ?
No, I threw a long time though. I did have to call. So wait a minute. Go ahead, my brother.
Have you ever thought about doing a YouTube celebrity boxing? And if you did wanted to do it, who would you pick?
Okay, so
Great question.
That's an excellent question. All right. I'm a mama's boy.
Okay.
100%. I was getting back in jujitsu, and my mom she had to give me a call. You were trying to tell me not to do it.
Yeah.
I was getting
you know what? Because your knees.
My knees are terrible.
Yeah.
And that's what she said. She said, look, you had so many injuries. Stop. You're 40 damn years old. What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to accomplish here?
Relax, bro.
The problem is, I would try to steer away from it. The problem is if somebody, a celebrity, was poking, it'll be very hard for me to say no because of how I am. So somebody will have to say no for me. But and it's not anger. It won't be you? I know it won't be you. Yeah, I know. You got a problem. But it wouldn't be out of anger. It would not be out of anger. And it's not because I think I'm a tough guy. It wouldn't be out of anger or that I think I'm a tough guy. I'd just be very interested.
What weights would you be fighting? I was about to say.
He's a heavyweight.
Over middle.
Yeah, you got to fight at one.
What you're walking around with?
Well, now I'm losing weight. I was like 215.
What you walking around?
Right now I'm 203.
It's pretty good.
If you were to fight, nobody talked you out of it, who would you have trained?
Who would I have trained me? Oh, that's
Lights on.
No, I can't do a Malik Scott. Yeah. I need somebody who's going to push me to do things I don't want to do, bro.
You want a yes man?
No, right, exactly. We're too cool. We too cool. I need somebody who's going to bring something out of me that I hate. I want to hate them.
Malik Scott took a dive against Wilder.
100%.
Yeah,
I agree.
you know.
That you would take a dive with me. Yeah, I mean, do y'all think he took a dive?
After, watching it again earlier today.
You know,
He hit him on the glove right here.
Yeah, he hit him. I don't even know if he touched him.
Come on, we're not 7 years old now.
So, Knight, I think his name is Harold Knight, Lennox Lewis, ex-trainer who trained him to beat Rahman in that second fight. He used to train Malik Scott, and he told a story where he said Malik Scott and Wilder were always friends. And Wilder, before that fight, he said, "Hey, I'm about to get you paid, man. You want to fight me?" And that's how that fight happened.
It's good.
Sonny Liston.
Sonny
Liston shit.
You get your face beat in, make some money.
He hit his face. He was bluff.
Yeah.
Quick fire questions for Black Sun or for ShowBizz.
Go ahead.
Go on, who's got a question? Aaron,
Fight
you got a
question?
Aaron, any question for either of this?
Yeah.
What was your workout plan, food plan for you to get down?
Very simple, man. I stayed under 1,300 calories a day.
But what were you eating?
What was I? Mostly chicken,
Grilled chicken.
broccoli, fish, broccoli. It was always a combination of broccoli and some type of protein.
1,300 calories, you're still working
That
out
was
then.
it.
So you're doing 1,300 calories and working out.
Working out.
And working
So you're,
Oof, that's not good.
Yeah, that's no good. That's tough. And this
It-
guy,
it sounds
That's a good burn now. It's a burn.
Yeah,
Burn losing muscle.
it's
Burn
extreme.
losing muscle.
It's
Yeah.
extreme.
Yeah.
What he did,
But did you
he was
Are you breaking
280.
it down to where you're eating 3 times a day, 1 time a day?
I tried to intermittent fast, but that didn't work out for me. So it was really 3 meals a day. And I didn't work out every day. I worked out maybe 3, sometimes 4 times, 4 days a week.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good with no energy. I told you the guy was crazy.
How young you start martial arts, bro? How young are
When
you?
I start martial
How
arts,
young am I?
Yeah.
41.
Okay.
Look, every bit of it, man. Y'all ain't-
Wait, did you guys go to high school together, or you were?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
We're from the same ghetto. He was like right up from a tougher.
I remember
Strangely, his ghetto was like way
hearing you
tougher.
say that.
Yeah.
Pretty honest.
We met each
Pretty
other at
honest.
6.
Okay.
If you had to just guess, $100, how old these guys are, I would say what?
They both. I thought they were both younger than they said they were.
I would have said 32.
Y'all all right.
Yeah, they all right with me. But I'm feeling 41, bro.
Okay.
I tell you, I feel my age.
So,
Start martial arts.
when I start martial arts, like as far as like taekwondo,
Any of them.
oh, boxing, that's weird because boxing really started when I was very small with my brothers. My father was 1 belt away from a black belt when he passed away, and he loved boxing, so he taught my brothers how to fight. I mean, very, very well. So they were training me since I was a little boy, and they put a lot of pressure on me at times, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I've never met any sensei or coach that trained me better than my brothers. Ever.
You're the
Bro,
youngest.
how everything,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the youngest. My oldest is 10 years older than me. So just how to turn my hips, my wrists, everything that I do now is really from them. So even when I first got into taekwondo or when I got into boxing, I was already pretty good enough to where they said, "Hey man, you want to be in a competition? Or you want to?" It was always one of those things. That's how I got to state competition in taekwondo. Here's the worst thing: when I was in taekwondo, which I started at 19, and my whole goal was everything that my father couldn't accomplish, I was going to accomplish in life. That was my whole goal. One time, my father made $1,000 in a day, and I said that's going to be my goal. I heard that story when I was like 9 years old. So he was an entrepreneur too. So I said, look, let me jump into taekwondo. Let me become a black belt. And I beat a blue belt. True story. I beat a blue belt in sparring. Now, he was doing all of his Shit, I didn't give a damn. I ain't care about none of that. I had my shit going up, pop, bam. I'm coming with my right hand. I don't care about any karate. I don't care about none of that. So I beat him. But he happened to be the best friend of the coach, who wanted us to call him sensei. But Taekwondo was Korean, which I didn't understand why he told us to do that anyway. That's why I don't like that dude. To this day, it has no idea. But anyway, that dude kicked my ass. That sensei, I swear, he was at that wall, and I'm over here. And that dude jumped, he did a fake kick, and came, dude, I blocked it, bam! That was the first time I was like, dude. But after that, he put me in the state competition. Yeah. And I didn't do any Taekwondo there either, brother. I was nowhere in the state competition. I ain't do none of that, Joe. Yeah, I was just fighting like what we used to do.
You ever get to the point where you beat your older brother?
Hell no. Never, and I never will.
Never.
I never will.
That's Jeff.
He got something. It's his older brother.
That's my brother.
Oh, really?
You're the baby, and you still can't beat.
Well,
he said easy work.
Undercard tomorrow. 50K, let's do it. 50K.
I can never beat. And plus, I'm the runt of the litter. My middle brother, 6'3", 255 pounds of muscle. Yeah, they're way bigger.
That's not fair.
Hey, that's not fair. That's not fair. Anything else you guys got?
Yeah, true.
Anyone got a question? ShowBizz? I've got one if not. Okay. So why have you not got credentials for tomorrow night's fights?
Because they dropped the ball. I don't think they value what we do on YouTube, and I want you guys to understand this when it comes to being a social media influencer and stuff like that. When it comes to boxing, we are the best out there, and I don't care who people think is, I don't know, my competition. I have none. We are all together because we are making boxing number one again. All right, so no matter who it is, even if you guys think they're biased or lying, they're covering the sport all the damn time. And everybody, you got guys covering flyweight, you got guys covering women, you got guys covering, I don't care if they only got 2,000 subscribers, they working. You know what I'm saying? So us YouTubers, us social media influencers, we are the best to do it in boxing. They need to wake up, man, and have us be a part of this a little bit more. I know they're a little bit afraid because we don't have no leash on us. We can say anything. Right.
Keep doing it.
I think they're just mad because you're a little bit too unbiased, because you're completely unbiased. So obviously they're always going to try to push a little narrative. So once they get over that, then you'll probably be in it.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah. And here's the thing about being unbiased. It's very easy to do. Being unbiased is very easy to do. You ain't in the ring. You ain't gonna win. It doesn't matter. It does not matter, bro. If Wilder lose, he lost. Y'all ain't lose a damn thing. Y'all still gotta go to work. Still gotta do your ass. You still gotta do whatever. If Fury wins or lose, it does not matter to any of you guys.
Nope. Y'all will be all right.
Right. There's no need to go all the way in, start lying, start hoping and praying. It doesn't really matter. You don't win or lose anything. Just watch the damn fight. Okay? Get entertained by, as long as it's there. And then when it's over, hey, man, if the person who loses, man, get back on your feet. It's all right, brother. And then I'm going to watch the next fight until I see you again. It's simple. So it's very easy.
Any more questions? Michelle?
I have something.
No?
Can we? I didn't know this was streaming. Can we delete what I said about water?
No, you can't delete it. We can't go back, man.
Yeah, he's seen it already.
He saw it already.
I got one going for you. You've probably been asked this before, but all right, Floyd Mayweather versus Sugar Ray Leonard, both in their primes, 147. It's 15 rounds.
Go ahead.
We know Floyd got the cardio.
Yeah.
Even though he's never been 15. We figured he probably can. Ray Leonard. How's it going?
Sugar Ray Leonard beats the hell out of him.
Easy.
He beats the hell out of him.
13th round? TK? That's what
You think?
I don't get see. Floyd has one hell of a chin, man.
Say,
That, people don't talk about his chin.
13, 14, 15, man.
Yeah. I hear
Championship
you.
round.
I hear you.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Floyd
yeah.
knows that already. He's going to
Right,
fight
right. Oh.
for a 15 round fight. But Sugar Ray Leonard is too fast. Now, I know Floyd is fast because he has
15
great
in the bank.
reflexes. But he's not just fast one punch.
Mhm.
He's fast for 15, 12 punch combinations. And that dude got power in both hands. Floyd Mayweather doesn't have power like that. The guy is an animal. Right now, I know Floyd Mayweather's an animal, but Sugar Ray Leonard is an animal. You do not leave boxing for 5 years, maybe come back for 1 second, then go up to middleweight for the first time you ever been at middleweight and take on Hackett. Are you kidding me? And Sugar Ray Leonard is also a big kid.
Bigger man, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Floyd Mayweather came up.
Yep.
He ate his way up to
Yes,
the
sir.
welterweight.
Yes, sir.
Man, Sugar Ray Leonard beat the hell out of him. He beat the hell out of him.
I knew that answer, man.
Yeah,
Before he
Yeah, he fought his dad.
Yeah.
He fought his dad.
Yeah, he fought his
Everyone
father.
says that he fought his dad.
Yeah, he fought his father.
Right,
Father
2 more
can-
questions, guys. Come on. Who's got a question?
I got one. Who you think will win, Lennox Lewis or Riddick Bowe?
You know, hey, you want to answer that too? Look, I'm going to say this.
I have my answer.
The only reason I would think Riddick Bowe would win, but my only reason I got Lennox Lewis is because Riddick Bowe don't think Riddick Bowe would win. He threw his belt in the garbage, bro. He threw his belt in the
Up
garbage
here.
because Lennox Lewis beat him in amateurs, right?
He's
And Lennox
messed
Lewis
up,
had a
yeah,
messed
yeah.
up hand. He had like a messed up thumb. He beat him with one hand. Bowe threw his belt away.
Man,
So if both
I still say Riddick Bowe.
You still think Riddick Bowe? Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, we gonna argue about that.
I got a question. Who wins in a battle? Wrestler or boxer?
Wrestler.
Is it a street fight or boxing match?
It's a street fight.
It's a street fight. It's a wrestler.
Just they're fighting
There's
out
no-
wherever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You can pick up a plane. Just
Probably a wrestler, yeah.
Yeah. Not boxing.
Wrestler.
Final question from me. Thoughts on Vegas so far?
My thoughts on Vegas so far? I mean, I'm not done. We ain't done. We ain't done. Give me some more. We just started. We ain't done. We just started. Let's go. We just started. What you talking about?
See you tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's live. Yeah. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
You good.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Arkansas tomorrow.
Okay. You know what I mean? But
It's been nice so far.
It's been great. And you know, my sponsor, you guys did a beautiful job. Let's give him a positive. I think he's staying in his car. But we got a beautiful hotel. We got a beautiful hotel. That boy's in his car like this. Peeing in plastic containers. You go ahead. Strong J.
Go, girl.
That's it.
Oh, man.
We done?
Is that it?
Yeah, what the
No,
hell?
right. I'm not in the video game yet, but they want me to be in the video game.
Fly out there.
What's taking so? You want me to
Fly out.
be?
Fly. Just
You
fly.
know what I'm saying?
Fly out.
Yeah. Just fly out this. I'm here. Now start knocking on doors.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, but not yet.
Stand me up.
I just think it's not a budget. Yeah, but I can't wait. That's gonna be the greatest game ever.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
Y'all gamers?
Yep.
How long's it been?
Oh,
since
so
fight?
y'all
Since
waiting
a
there,
year.
right? Yeah.
Oh, you first.
Y'all know he gonna
how
hand
long
the
since
sticks
Fight
to
Night's
me
been out?
on the
Like
low.
over 10 years.
About 12, yeah.
Like, we used to play it all the time. We got sick of it. Like,
Yeah, we
I'm
got
done
sick of
with
it.
I
I
can't
know.
play this.
There's people
I'm done.
still playing it now.
You still play?
What? Fight night?
Every
Yeah.
so often.
Well, we got sick of it. I can't play it. Yeah.
I know.
Come on.
The right hand spamming is just
Yeah.
ridiculous. Once you go back in, you get reminded of that, brother.
I kill those guys.
I got a question. You said Amir Khan's chin on the game is going to be like a 30, right? Out of 100.
That's about right.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
Yeah. About a 3 out of 100.
Wilder power 99.
Oh,
And I got 10 count Fury. Wilder power 99.
Okay. But here's the thing, though. I think maybe there should be another stat because there should be the probability of a KO.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so you have
Yeah.
Foreman and Wilder
I
probably
agree.
got the same power Foreman's in the game, or let's say Joe Louis. Joe Louis should have a very high Rocky Marciano.
Yeah.
But Deontay Wilder knocks you out. There should be a
It's
KO.
on the forehead.
Yeah,
It's
right.
very
Yeah,
hard
on
to
the
probably
hardest part of the head. knocks you
implement
out.
that, though.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you give everybody 99, that wouldn't make Wilder special. You got to have a KO percentage. The probability of Wilder knocking you out is higher than everybody.
I feel like we're not going to do that. So I feel like that's too smart for me.
No,
That's just my opinion.
Well, we got to
ask
talk.
for too much for that.
Yeah, that's
we
too
got
much.
to talk. Wait, anything?
Last question.
Uh-huh.
So you got YouTube. What's next? You got something in the pipeline?
Dude, I
That's a
would.
good question.
Yeah. Acting.
Yeah, you do acting.
I want to do some acting, man. Let's
Movie
get out
role
there.
lined up?
Well, more like a sitcom. I could be like funny, like somebody's dad. You know what I mean? Just with his damn job. You can do something like that. It's very easy.
That can happen, man. Somebody holler at Netflix, man.
Yeah, just holler at Netflix. Anything else?
I like it.
All right. We good?
We're gonna wrap up that.
All right,
Thank you so much, ShowBizz.
Hold on. Wait a minute. ShowBizz the dope. Let's go. I'm out.
Oh.
That was fantastic.